Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Jay. Welcome to Jay's World. So let's talk. All right, guys, today I want to talk about a few things that are happening in the blogs and in the news. Okay, let's start with Mute R. Kelly. Now, for those of you that have not heard, basically, a collaboration of Hollywood heavyweights and some people in the music industry have collaborated to basically get rid of R. Kelly. They want to stop his music. They are putting high pressure on a lot of the concert venues around the country to shut his shows down. They're also hitting up radio stations and putting the pressure on them to stop playing his music. They've even hit up some of the streaming services, such as Spotify, trying to get them to stop his music. And the whole thing is a mess. The whole thing is a mess right now. And I'll be honest with you, I feel a couple ways about it. I mean, first of all, let's be very clear. R. Kelly has been a predator for a long time. I mean, his predatory behavior goes way back to when he used to date and eventually married Azealia. I mean, Azealia was like 13 or 14 or something like that. You know, he actually married her. And that was a huge controversy within itself. So R. Kelly has always been a predator. But my thing with this, what is the end game to mute R. Kelly? You know, like, are we just muting R. Kelly? Have we thought this thing through? Or are we going to start blowing the whistle and pointing out everybody in the music industry? Because let's be honest, R. Kelly is not the only person. He is not the only person that messes around with young girls. My thing is, are we just going to have R. Kelly be the poster child for all that's bad in Hollywood? Or are we going to start blowing the whistle on everybody? Like I have the problem with people that or with these institutions that are now taking Bill Cosby's name off of statues and taking back their honorary doctorate degrees from him, and here's my thing. Again, if you're going to do that, are you going to give that money back? You cannot take the moral high ground if you're not going to do it all the way across the board. You can't be moral over here, but then you're going to spend his dirty money. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to be moral, then you have to be moral across the board. If you're going to no longer associate with Bill Cosby as a financial institution, then you need to give back every red cent that he ever donated to your college. That's all I'm saying. So getting back to R. Kelly, the same goes with all of these people that are trying to mute R. Kelly. You're going to have to start blowing the whistle on other people as well. Because it's real easy to hop the bandwagon. Oh, okay, yeah, let's mute R. Kelly. Okay, we're no longer going to play his music. So what are we really accomplishing? We're not really accomplishing anything if you're not going to start blowing the whistle and start calling names and muting all of these other people. Are we going to start muting teachers that sleep with students? Preachers that sleep with young girls in their congregations? I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And this has been happening a long time. It did not start with R. Kelly. So that's all I'm saying, so if we're going to mute R. Kelly, let's go all the way with it, and start muting everyone. He cannot be the poster child for this. We need to start calling out everybody. It's just that plain and simple. So, and by the way, Spotify did respond to this group, and they told them that as far as they were concerned, R. Kelly has been tried in the court of law. He's not been convicted of anything, and he hasn't been convicted of anything. So they basically told them that they're not going to do it. They will continue to allow people to stream his music. So I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comment section what you feel about this. Do you feel it's time to pull the plug on R. Kelly? Or do you feel maybe this is a bit extreme? I mean, or do you feel that if they're going to mute R. Kelly, then they need to start muting everybody that's doing this stuff too? So I would love to know and hear you guys' opinions. So You guys let me know down there in the comment section. All right. So next I want to talk about Azealia Banks. Now, first of all, let me say this. I feel that Azealia Banks is crazy, mad, crazy talented. I mean, the girl really is. I mean, she can rap, she can act, she's beautiful. I mean, she's gorgeous face, nice body. I mean, the girl has it going on. I mean, she really honestly does. But then there's that other side of Azealia. And Azealia sort of reminds me of almost like a female Kanye West. You know what I mean? It's just, she just gets into these Twitter beefs and these fights with other celebrities and directors and all of these other people that are. Do you guys remember? I think it was like a couple years ago when Azealia Banks got into it with this 12-year-old girl. She's this Disney star. I forget the little girl's name. But man, that little girl dragged Azealia from one end of Twitter to the next. It was hilarious. Because I can't remember that young lady. I mean, this kid was like, I think this girl was like 15 or 16. And Azealia is like in her 20s or whatever. I think she's almost 30 years old, if she's not 30. And so basically, I just brought up all of that just to say this. I just want Azealia to just focus on her career. I want Azealia to just be the talented queen that we know she can be. Because, again, the girl really is intelligent. And she has lots of talent. But, again, she just goes so far left with the stupidity and the foolishness that it just completely distracts, from her talent, As a matter of fact, she was even in this Netflix movie that I just recently saw with Kanye. Oh, not with Kanye, Lord. Not with Kanye, with my boy, Common. It was Common. Jill Scott was in this movie as well. Azealia, she plays a college student that's, she's struggling because she's a rapper and a poet, so she's not quite sure which way she wants to go with her, with her whole act or whatever. Really, really good movie. It's on Netflix. You guys check it out. Sorry, I forget the name of it, but just look up Azealia Banks IMDb and it'll pop up there. So, Azealia, I like you. I think you're talented. I just want you to focus on your talent and just leave all that foolishness alone. That's all. All right. Last but not least, I would like to talk about the Kojic sensation himself, Mr. Women's, Mr. I'm not gay no more, Andrew Caldwell. Now, I'm sorry, if you have got to have been living under a rock if you don't know who Andrew Caldwell is. Andrew is actually right here from St. Louis. His claim to fame started a couple years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, at the Kojic convention when Andrew came down the aisle and basically, took the mic and said, I'm not gay no more. He started spinning around and started speaking in tongues and women's, and a lot of people, they came down there and they were dancing and jumping around, and it was just a viral mess, but it was hilarious though. It was hilarious. But anyway, so that's Andrew Caldwell's claim to fame. Well, fast forward to today. Andrew Caldwell is back in the press again. This time, last year, he was taken to court by Cordell Stewart, the ex-husband of Portia Williams from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Basically, Andrew Caldwell is claiming that he had an affair with Cordell Stewart. And for those of you that don't know about Cordell, it has been alleged, I have to say allegedly, because Cordell Stewart is quite litigious and he is known for suing people that don't have money. Cordell, brother, look, that's why I said allegedly. Don't come over here. I ain't got no money, Cordell, brother. I'm just telling you, I'm just reporting the news. I'm just saying to you what the blogs are talking about and what the streets have been saying. So allegedly, Cordell Stewart is either down low or gay or one or the other, So Andrew Caldwell is claimed to have had an affair with Cordell Stewart. You know, he's claimed that Cordell Stewart has bought him gifts, and, you know, they've had sex and all of this other kind of stuff or whatever. And Andrew actually said this to an interviewer in another city for a radio show. So, you know, Cordell got wind of it, took Andrew Caldwell to court, as well as the other 2 people that conducted this interview. And basically, Cordell Stewart won. He won his lawsuit to the tune of $3 million. And of course, since then, Cordell Stewart has not been able to collect his money. And surprise, surprise. Are we really surprised that Cordell was not able to collect $3 million from Andrew Caldwell? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people that'll try to count anyone's money. Who knows? Maybe he does have $3 million. I doubt it. I doubt it. You know, but I mean, but here's the thing, you know, Cordell Stewart has basically, from what I've heard, frozen Andrew Caldwell's bank accounts, and, you know, and pretty much scared the crap out of him. And all I'm saying is, like, you know, Cordell, brother, man, just let that go, okay? You've proven your point. Look, you know Andrew Caldwell doesn't have any money. I think we're pretty safe I can pretty safely say that I really don't feel that Andrew Caldwell has the money to pay for this lawsuit. You've proven your point. You took him to court. Just let him go. And on a side note, I mean, you know, I think Andrew Caldwell is dealing with some mental issues. I don't think he's quite stable in the head, you know. So, I mean, the boy has a lot going on with him, right? Don't keep coming after him, you know, because when you do, it kind of makes you look bad, because you are a rich, successful man. You know this man doesn't have any money. And besides, again, Andrew Caldwell isn't the only one that has said that about you. So, I mean, that's all I'm saying. Leave Andrew Caldwell alone. You know, he's women's. The boy's got issues. Okay. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got for today. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Or, you know what? Maybe I said something in the video that you didn't quite agree with, you know. Give me a thumbs down. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Though we love thumbs up. Don't forget to rate this video. Please share this video on your social media. Spread the word. Tell everybody about Jay's World TV, okay? All right. And don't forget to hit that bell so you can be down with the notification squad. All right. Again, that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day. Bye. That are in